Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the final day of Avalanche 7. What a fucking week this has been. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. We are starting off today with Mr. Feats himself. Going to start us off for the day. Then we got Charles going to follow him up at around 12-ish, and then 4199 around 3-ish, and then Fingy to close us off for the day. Just to give a quick overview in case some of you are just joining now for the first time, what is Avalanche? Avalanche is a 3-hour competition where players play nothing but D20s and up. They only get allowed 3 5-minute breaks during it. And there is a point system for any song that they are allowed to play, because every chart from D20 and up is allowed, which there is a whole scoring system that has points adjacent to it. There's a little breakdown of how it works. If you guys want to know more information, you guys can use exclamation point rules that will go over kind of the FAQ and break down the system. And if you use exclamation point scoring, it shows down the placements of everybody, the scores for every song, and everything else that you're needing. But like I said, we're going to start off with Happy Feats today. And to give you kind of a quick little background, in case you don't know who the fucking man who runs this channel is, his name is Seth Sanchez, currently 33. His current title is the Master, probably the only one in NA as far as I know. Located in Southern California, locally here, obviously at the Igloo Arcade. He started playing Pump It Up in the summer of 2017, but he's been having a very strong background of dance games for a way longer period of time. His top 3 pump charts in Phoenix is Sudden Appearance Image D23, Etude D25, and Vector D24. We'll probably see one of those out of the 3. And his top 3 pump songs is Kugutsu, Escape, and Shub Sothoth. And his proudest pump achievement was getting all his past achievements a second time from XX to Phoenix and half a year after a 2-year break, which honestly is nothing to scoff at, because de-rusting is a very hard thing to get over, especially that mentality of knowing where you once were. But that being said, I got Justin here on my right, Mr. JJK.
What's up, people?
He's going to be co-commentating me for a little bit during Seth's sets, and I am ready on my end. I'm assuming Mr. Happy Feats himself is ready. Ready as he'll ever be. All right. So I'll start counting you down whenever you give me the okay. The hand switches are real, people. All right. Hit me. All right, you ready? Ready as you'll ever be. All right.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, bump. And we're off. My man gonna be speedrunning this whole entire thing, so don't expect a whole lot of after results. I'm already gonna tell you he's gonna start off with Etude.
I know, right?
So out of curiosity, chat, how fast do you think he's gonna beat Drippy? Within a set? That would be funny. So I'm sure half of y'all know what this chart is. This chart is pretty infamous, pretty controversy topic in terms of its rating for a lot of players. But my man here to prove a point that this shit's a 25.
When you're set, it's a 25.
Yeah, picks up a couple misses and greats that are in that crab walk, which isn't too surprising. That's a really hard section for him. going into the finale, which is where it starts getting really, really intense. Like everything you've done up to this point isn't like super bad in terms of like the patterns, but then this starts throwing you everywhere with these egregious turns, which most people would be cheating it, but you know, this is the Mr. Feats himself. He's going to be doing all this shit legit as much as he can.
All right.
24.
He just looked at everyone and said 24. All right.
Next stage.
Not here yet.
So that got him 7,525 points. Already halfway to 20K almost. Going to fire Noodle, sir.
You can also go faster on the score screen.
All right. So I hope you guys like 25s and up, because that's where we're staying pretty much this whole entire set.
I'm here for it.
I'm sure half of the people who are going to be watching this probably hasn't even seen half of these charts. Well, I say that actually, but generally speaking, this Avalanche has been a lot of 25 people playing 25s in general. But this one's not, it doesn't get super bad until the end. Like, the run for someone like Seth isn't going to be too big of an issue. He can kind of relax on this and use it as more of a warm-up for him. But I also will say, during this event, I know you guys seen Seth like grind and push himself, but when he's gonna be in this event, it's gonna be like on a whole nother level that y'all really haven't seen on camera too much.
He was really psyching himself out last night, eating a full meal before bed, and telling me all of his thoughts about how his set's gonna go.
Make sure. Thank you, Matt.
Excellent. Next stage.
All right, getting that double S, that will definitely put him a lot higher. Let's see how much though. Sorry, restarting the cab. Gonna probably be going to a full song if I had to guess with the reset. Either that or just get a fresh start with the credits.
Greetings. Full song.
Nope, going to Allegro right away.
I love how fast he's navigating the menus, wasting no time.
Again, so that Fire Noodle double S gave him 9,250 points. Already at 16,000, 5 minutes in. If you thought big boy points were coming, this is definitely the set that's going to be. A little fun fact, he did a mock set for it about a few months ago, and we calculated how much he got. It was around 300K during that mock set. Now, granted, there's some songs that got added, and that was only 2 hours. So I'm anticipating what his target goal would be around half a mil, 500,000. He had oatmeal for breakfast. He had oatmeal for breakfast. We went on a walk around the block, and he's taking pre-workout. So this man has like everything that he needs to get himself fueled for this whole event.
What time was he up this morning?
It was around 8.
Got it.
So Allegro doesn't have a lot that goes on with it. It's just pretty much inner 6 stuff, which for you can just relax, generally speaking, for most of it. This is just for the sake of filling in the void to kind of tire you out for when the hard part of the song comes up, with just the 30-second burst, which is what's pretty notorious for. I know this is one that he is very familiar with in a lot of ways, because there was a period right before he went on his retirement, I guess if you want to call it that, he was trying to SC this song back on XX. I mean, while we're just kind of filling in this void, do you know any like good, interesting history about his like ITG that you could probably talk about that brings up how like he came up as a strong pump player? Yeah.
Well, he quadded everything in ITG 1 and 2, and he was the first person to do so. So after he did that, I remember him discovering Pump It Up at Puente Hills Mall, and ever since that, he's been kind of just maining that game, which I think is a better game for him to be playing. You know, it's an official game, it's closed source, a lot less controversy over scores, if you know what I'm getting at.
Definitely seems a lot, enjoys this game a lot more than ITG
Yeah.
from what I've heard.
I can't blame him. I'm happy that he's found like his niche when it
Yeah.
comes to dance games, and even better, has the best cabinet I've ever seen in his garage.
All right, so now we're going into the actual hard part of the charts. 30 seconds. The first half shouldn't be too big of an issue for him. It's the second half that's where it starts throwing in the more egregious patterns. Yeah. The big concern is the giant Sarah at the end with. Woo! One miss.
Let's go.
I'm very intrigued if he's going to actually turn the endings or not. Yeah, I know the ending gives him a lot of trouble. That should be, I believe that's going to be a double S.
Good stuff. Yeah, let's go.
Bro is locked in right now.
Double S plus.
Next stage.
So that gave him 14,438 points. So he's already at 31,000 at 10 minutes.
He's charging up.
Yes, sir. And he's still warming up, folks. If you want to go faster on the score screen, you can. Just as a heads up. Yeah, as Platinum was putting in the chat, he actually hasn't really played like an Avalanche since the last or 4. I don't know exactly why. I know the last event for sure was because of a lot of outside stuff that was going on that prevented him from playing, but also just the lack of interest with how XX was just dead for the longest time. So this is the first one in about, I think like 3-ish years, 3 or 4 years at this point, since he did an Avalanche. So and to give you some sort of context, this was like right before COVID when he played in that last one. So since then, in terms of just XX and Phoenix, there has been a lot of boss updates. And when he did that Avalanche in the last set, the last time, he played everything from 24 and up. And the only reason why he even played 24 is because he legitimately ran out of everything that was higher than a 24. But with how much stuff has been added in XX and Phoenix, that probably isn't going to be the case at all. We probably won't even see a 24 at all. We'll only probably see all the 25s, truthfully.
Times have changed, huh?
Yes, sir. This game has been getting harder and harder, and they've been throwing stuff at it.
Ooh, let's go.
It's one of the hardest parts for a lot of people, because each one of those notes definitely can kill you. They're all worth like more than 1 or 2. I don't know the exact tick count, but it can be very scary. Also, contrary to popular belief, Seth thinks this is a very free and easy 26, which most players think this is impossible. Woo. Most of that end.
Nice. How many points was that, Blake?
Let's find out. I'm sure I'll wait for the score. He got a double S on that at a nice, clean 980, 822. That gave him 15,000, so he's already at 46,000 at not even 15 minutes.
Pump it up. Original JD shortcut.
Going onto leather next. Another kind of semi-easy 26. Definitely one that he can still kind of warm up with. As crazy as that sounds, we're playing like end-game boss level, but just another day. I will say too, like in terms of how this Avalanche is set up, I know you guys can't hear it, but my man is galloping through that whole entire section. I'm sure you guys have seen this chart quite a bit during this Avalanche if you've been watching through most of it, and the difficulty of this chart really picks up only in the middle part as it just becomes a more technical section, but since his strong suits are tech related stuff more than speed and drills. So going into this shouldn't give him too much trouble. Only 2 greats. Pretty good. Oh, I picked up 1 miss. That part is really hard to even like hit. Going into the drill hold section. But this gives a lot of players a lot of troubles. As you can see, even though you have to pretty much on sync, because if you start off late, it's really hard to get back into that perfect.
That is amazing.
But even though he got off sync, he still managed to get through a full life. I know this isn't going to be the score that he was wanting for this, but, you know, at least he's still going to get the clear. Still going to be probably working towards that triple A if I had to guess. Triple A plus. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, triple A. This is what he got. 952. Picked up a lot of goods and bads, and that's what cost him that score. But still got him 8,000 points on that.
Level 26 over.
Going into Repentance. Another really popular song for the 26s in this Avalanche as well. It's one of the ones that's kind of easier to get a score on, just because of how less dense the intro is compared to the outro. The outro is definitely where the difficulty spikes a lot, but the intro isn't super bad in terms of scoring, so you can get a lot of free points and because of that. Casually just gets that. Picks up a couple misses. That's pretty standard though. That last that stair is really rough. Everyone's letting him focus up as he gets through that bracket section. PS sees it too. The real scary part though is the ending though. Doesn't even drop life though.
Sheesh.
Alright. That's an S. Just shy. Got jabbed.
Stage.
So Blake, how many points do you think he's going to finish with on the set?
So when he did his mock set, he got around 300K. And that was a 2-hour set.
Okay.
And granted, there's more stuff that's gotten added.
When did he do his mock set?
Like a month or two ago.
Okay.
He wasn't on pre-workout.
He was not?
He wasn't on pre-workout.
Oh, shoot.
He just played like a normal day. Just went a lot harder.
Sounds a lot harder with no pre-workout.
So that being said, since he took pre-workout, I'm just the target goal that we said was around $500,000, 500,000.
500,000?
Yeah. So that's the intent that I think we're gonna get to see. Now, depending on what he clears and what scores he get, that could go up or down, because I know whenever he did it, he cleared Ultimatum, which is something that is not a consistent passing song for him. So he could pass Paradoxx, because he did pass that again the other day.
That would be epic.
There's a lot of what if factors that could change how much or how less he gets.
Do you think we'll definitely see Paradoxx get picked?
Yeah, he's gonna play everything. He's gonna play everything above a 25.
Let's go. Now, do you think he'll be happy with 500K?
Yeah, definitely. Going into the final part with the stairs. This is where it's really hard. I almost noticed that. That's actually really good. Besides the Bigfoot that instead of opting down for the hands. I also just want to iterate too, because most of the chat doesn't really know this. The tournament isn't about winning at all per se. It's about pushing yourselves and each other's to the limit. At the end of the day, this isn't like a super serious where there's prize money or anything like that on the line. It's just about coming here to be the best that you can be. And even though
with good people too.
yeah, and even though Seth, I mean, I hate to say it, but Seth's in his own league compared to a lot of the rest of NA. It doesn't even matter necessarily because, again,
let him know, Blake. Let him know.
it's just about pushing yourself. That's all this event is. So Cleaner 26. This is definitely a comfort pick. Oh, I think it's 25 that he's more comfortable with, but this song in general is like definitely one of his favorites. The one where he can be pretty much pick it almost any time and be fine with it. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you, Walter.
And it's going off. Ooh. Damn, let's go. I saw that look of determination in his eyes during the end of that.
That's probably more frustration than anything.
Game over.
Yeah, the him getting those like judgments after that stare when he broke, like I know that's one of his more comfort picks, like I mentioned earlier, but that definitely held him back from a better score on that. So I know that definitely made him not as happy as he could have been. But he's going on to Ak. I don't know. I don't think he really plays this one too much. But generally speaking, all the 26s, except for like maybe 3, are he can consistently pass. So the passing aspect of it isn't going to be like a concern per se. It's just more about like how well is he going to be passing it with what grade he gets. And the only ones I'm like would be semi concerned about him just clearing, just because he's not super familiar with them, is like Aragami, which I think it's not super bad in comparison to like Dignity and Chase Me Fool, which those are the big ones I'm concerned about in terms of like just clearing.
What do you think about that, Blake?
I think it's pretty good. That wasn't, but I don't know how he does on this. I don't ever see him really play this, so I don't know like what his standard is in terms of like what it was good. I know he picked up a lot of judgments and stuff like that towards the second half of it of that run. Which he got a triple A. I know his PB was an S. So but that still gives him 8,325 points. Already 92,000 points, and we're only 27 minutes in.
That's a bit nutty.
I also just want to point out he has 626s and only 325s. And it's sad. And we're only 8 songs in, I think. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 songs in. My bad. This song is also notorious for being like a harder song for the 26 folder, but the reason why I didn't put it on the list is because 2 reasons. One, he really likes this song, so there's a song buff for him, which is really surprising to me because I know that this man's the speedcore man.
Yeah, this is not speedcore at all.
I know. That's why when he told me he liked the song, I was like, what? But that too, and he's played this chart a lot, so he knows where he needs to go in terms of like the patterns and stuff like that. As you can see, he pretty much PFC the intro except for that one miss. Going into the final run, quote unquote. Looking good. Yeah, that's where it gets hard though. Gets it clear.
Nice.
I would think that would be a triple A plus. Yeah, 967.
Next stage.
I got him 9,800 points. So yeah, he's already passed the 10,000 or 100,000 threshold. And we're not even, or we just hit 30 minutes? Yeah.
Bro is built different.
Where are we at? Where does that put him right now? So that currently puts him in 7th, but he's gonna jump to 3rd after the song. Keep watching Scars, he will at one point. So this is a new chart that came out, well, I guess 2 weeks ago now. And I know when he site read this, he was able to S it. So the goal for him at this point would be to triple A plus it, or if he could get an S, that would be sick too. He also, this is considered an easier chart for him. Entry 26, he would, I believe is what he said. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. There's just so many notes. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, he's puffing.
Oh. Yeah.
Right. Yes. That was hype.
Yeah, so the part at the end, that's something you don't ever see, is the bracket foot switches.
Next
And
stage.
truthfully, the part before it is more scary than that, the foot switch part for him. I've never seen him mess up the foot switch section, so going into it, like, it doesn't matter how low his life is, and I'll get that and get out of it. Aragami. Let's fucking love this song. It doesn't
happened?
work. You gotta use that. This guy, bro. This guy's sullen.
New teams.
Yeah, this is one I'm a little concerned about in terms of how well he's going to score, because he doesn't ever play this. I don't really see this chart too often, so I don't know like what it's all in it. I know it's a lot of drills, and then it has a lot of like flam brackets, and then obviously the ending, just like every other pump chart, the ending just gets really dumb.
Can't wait to see it.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's got the crossover drill that really sucks. This part.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, doing that at 200, is it 200 or 220? Not
Sounds
fun.
like 200 to me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cooking.
God damn, okay. This is where it's going to make or break how good his score is, though. And then the 5 note at the end.
Nice. Gaming.
S plus.
Wow.
I got him
Next
I think-
stage.
4 bats and 14 misses and 10 goods. That got him 12,488. I believe. Yeah, that doesn't put him on. He's in 5th right now currently, but he'll be 3rd after the song. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Just quit being a bitch and play, bro. You're fine.
Loving the vibe here.
He got an S plus on Aragami. He got 19 greats, 10 goods, 4 bats, and 14 misses. Aragami. They're not Aragami. That's the wrong song. Irellia. If you watched last night, you got a first-hand experience not gameplaying this and how exhausting it can be. This chart just doesn't stop. Like once it starts, the first half isn't too bad, thankfully, but it builds up into the run, which just consistently. It's so much. fucking Node is so troll. All right, going in. You can pass the first part of the run. This is another chart I don't really ever see it play, so I don't know what its standard is, but it's looking pretty fucking good so far. Ooh. Nice.
Damn, that looked hard. Goodness.
I know you didn't hear it, but you're saying the outro is the hardest part of that song.
Next stage.
I got him a AAA plus, so let's see where that puts him. That will definitely get him over to third place as of now. Well on his way to first.
Oh no, not dignity.
Let's go. He's already played 10 26s in a row so far. We have live Twitch chat going on right now. Yo, hate everything. It's not just early. This is the whole set. So if you think this is going hard, just keep watching. So if y'all don't know Dignity, you're sure as hell about to, because this chart is fucked up on every level. The first half isn't like super bad, it's obnoxious, but like the problem is, even if like you miss any of this stuff, you really don't have any sort of room to recover. This is your recovery stages right here.
Those patterns look like ass.
Yeah. This is like the only part where you can get life back to. And the rest of the chart, which gets progressively fucking harder. Yeah, it's so fucked up. It sucks too because I like the song a lot.
I'm assuming this is an older chart.
Yeah, this came out like one of the first 3 to 4 games. I don't know which one specifically, but
Sure looks like it.
they actually brought it back, and these are revised charts. So these are like modern old charts.
Wow,
per
this
se.
is revised.
Yeah.
Good God.
There we go.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? Yeah, one tick, by the way.
Oh wow.
Oh.
That looked rough.
Very. Fuck that chart, dude.
Next stage.
So definitely in third now. 14 or 141,000 at 41 minutes. Where is he heading? The break 26. Got Tactics on the pit crew.
Yeah, shout out to Tactics for being just the best pit crew I've seen in a long time.
Yes, sir.
Need to get him for my ITG sets.
I will say they only follow. I think the next best is the NorCal crew. Truthfully, those guys are like they're ready to go. Shout out to the NorCal crew.
Seth has got a lot of pain on his face right now.
Yes, sir. This shit is not easy. Was that a pun? So I don't know how people where they put this in terms of like the difficulty now, but this used to be a entry 26. This is like actually like if there was a 26.0, like this was it. But that's not the case anymore because they buffed the shit out of this chart to where it's significantly harder. As this has been mentioned multiple times throughout the set. There's been quite a few people who have attempted to get the 875 for this during this Avalanche set. All this is still the same. That stair is new though, and then everything after this is all buffed up because these used to be triplets. Very clean.
Let's go.
Got an S. Only 8 misses. 15 bads. How many points is that? Am I reading that correctly? I got him 11,000 points. 11,100 points for that S. Moving on to Shub. He's played this one a few times since they buffed it. This one he doesn't think it's like super bad. Like he thinks the buff isn't as bad as people make it out to be.
How'd they buff it?
So there's a part in the run which I'll point out whenever they come up. It used to be just drills.
Now it makes you move?
Yeah, now it throws you to the right and you have to do like you're playing singles for a second and you transition to the left. But the thing that makes it a lot harder for people, not Seth per se, is because that section where it used to be just drills used to be a life recovery for a lot of people. Because this is 220, and so now like going into those sections, you know, having to hit a lot harder in terms of the patterns, and then going into the finale of like the final measures, it, you know, you have to really be accurate with how you are hitting all these notes. This graph is so funny to look at too, by the way. He's only played 3 25s and 12 26s. That's it. Only 2 misses, I think, from what I saw. Yeah, this is where they increased it. Yeah, and then the rest of it is the normal. Wow. Nice. Oh, dude. It's 500 points away from getting an S. He ended up getting 969,571 for his score. And that, put that in, that gets him 9,713 points though. He is currently at 162,000.
New tunes. Difficulty zone single. Level 7, level 16. Level 20, level 26. Over.
Moving on to 1949. This chart sucks.
You've been very vocal about that for years. Here we go.
This is another chart I don't know super well, just because I don't see it really ever. It's not a lot of people want to play this. It's fast, it's hard, the patterns are not fun. Especially this jump section is going to come up. Yeah, like, that sucks. What? What the fuck? Okay. That was fucking swag. Bro, his life bar barely fucking dropped. Should be triple A. Yeah.
Next stage. Level
Sounds like we're going to vacuum cleaner next.
Zone double. Shortcut.
So this used to be a 27. I got downgraded this mix to a 26. And I can definitely tell you this is one that he has played a lot and has gotten pretty comfortable with. If you can't even see, you can tell by his score. Having a double S plus. The chart for him isn't bad until the ending, even though like the first like burst or first hard section at the intro, he's got it down to pretty much a science at this point. There's only really like 3 parts that's relatively difficult for him. Miss was unfortunate. All right, coming up on the first section where it gets a little difficult. Right here is where it gets a little concerning. Not any issue though. Coming into another drill section. It gets a little, it's a nice, decent break, honestly, after this. If you want to consider step jumps break. But for a old 27 slash like, you know, iconic chart, that's a pretty decent break for compared to some of the newer charts. Gonna double step all of these. Almost a second stare. I think there should be an S. Yeah.
Next stage. Remix. Difficulty zone level 16.
It's not gonna be worth
Level
a
26.
whole bunch just because of the fact that it's he considers we put it on terms of like a high mid. Even still, him getting the S, it got him 12,000 points. So he's about 19 or 18,000 away from 200K. This is one too where it's kind of up in the air with how consistent he is with passing it. I know it's a lot easier now because they nerfed it. So it's more doable now. I know he enjoys this chart more because of it. But yeah, it's up for debate.
Let's go.
Maybe kind of a little quiet to let him focus on here, because this chart has a lot of interesting patterns with the slowdowns Thankfully, they changed the gimmick, so it's or like the speed gimmick, so it's not as bad as it was. Michael. Have you ever seen the BGA for this, Justin?
No, I haven't.
You should watch it. It's pretty funny. It's just this dude running. Just dancing super fast. Alright, here we go. This run just doesn't really stop. Progressively gets faster. The patterns are thankfully pretty easy in the intro. But as you can see, it gets a lot harder. And this is where the part of the chart gets really, really hard though.
Oh my god. Popping off over here. Let's fucking go.
Oh, holy shit.
Wow! New record! Next stage.
1626s. All right. That's huge. The fact that you got that AAA, that was a first for them. So moving on to another 26 for Seth.
Let's go!
1950 D27. This is a chart he's super comfortable with. Or 27. I should clarify. Yeah, I think he's warmed up enough with 26s, so I think he's gonna try to move on to 27s and 28s at this point and try to get everything that he can on those. And then probably go back down to finish the 26s once he gets through the 27s and 28s, and then finish off with whatever 25s he needs. What the fuck? Can't believe you actually fucking combo that. That's wild. What the fuck?
You did it!
Double A plus.
We have crossed 200K.
The just at the 1 hour mark, a little above it.
But it feels like the worst is yet to come.
Oh, yeah.
Over.
He's trying to, yeah, he's definitely moving on to the 27s and the 28s. I imagine next, it's either going to be Errorcode or Kugutsu. I imagine those would be the next two. Now, which order? I don't know.
Original world music, short remix.
Yeah, it looks like Errorcode. Yeah, so his list of easiest to hardest 27s is 1950 to Errorcode to Kugutsu, then Ultimatum, and then Neo. So that is the order I imagine that we're going to see on here as well. Neo is like its own weird bag of fucked up in its own regard. Like Ultimatum is hard, but the patterns are at least like it flows. It's just a really long run and it has like fucked up patterns, dude. But with like Neo, it's a long run, but holy fuck, those patterns do not flow. They fucking throw you around and it looks like a bag of Skittles. So normally, I believe he got an S on this. If not, it was like a AAA plus. I know he got a really, really good score on this on his normal sessions. So I would anticipate him potentially getting a AAA. But I already know he's already feeling the effects of Avalanche. Because normally he doesn't get a fuck ton of grades on 1950 like he did on the last song. So we will have to see how he's feeling. Thankfully though, the first half isn't too bad. It only really picks up at the end, so like he can just combo most of this and pretty much get all the accuracy that he needs like that.
Let's go.
Only picking up maybe one miss, potentially bad. Going on to leather. Alright, that's where the chart starts getting hard. After these bracket drills, this is where it starts becoming more dicey. Come on. Oh, I think that's it. I think he saved that.
I think he did too.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Fire. Let's go. That was close.
Yeah. That's the lowest I've seen this bar on that shit for her all in a while.
Next stage. Remix. Shortcut. Difficulty zone double. Level 17. Level 22. Level 26. Over. Level 26. Over. Difficulty zone online. New
All right.
tunes.
Sounds like we're going to Shub.
World music. Remix.
This is one that he's definitely not as comfortable with because this chart is just it's a foot speed thing, and that is his not his strong suit. I don't want to say weakness. Hey,
You should pass this like you didn't last Avalanche to make up for it. Yeah, clear, easy, right?
oh, old friend. What the fuck?
Oh, he's powering up.
Okay. All right. This show's very weird. Because when it came out, like these patterns, you never really saw anything else in other charts like that. A lot of these patterns now are more common in like Phoenix and XX, but it was kind of ahead of its time in the sense of like some of the patterns that they use, like this. That one miss. Unfortunate. Oh. Good recovery. Redemption arc. Let's fucking go, bro.
Damn.
It's unfortunate. Shub still gets the better of him.
Fuck.
You did it!
Points.
Next stage.
God, keeps having the wrong Shub in.
Kind of an Achilles heel song for him, maybe.
Yeah, it's like I said, he's not really good at like foot speed charts, and that's what that chart focuses on. It's just a fast song for him. It's definitely one he doesn't play often. It's not one that he's like super comfortable with. Compared, unlike 1915 Errorcode, those are more tech-heavy charts, which is his strong suits. But it's going to, where is he going? Kugutsu, yeah. This is one that he can pretty much pass more consistently than Shub, I believe. He's played this one, I feel like, more than Shub. Also a song buff for him. Recharging with the Powerade and the Tactics massage gun. So what I'm curious about, I think more than likely he's gonna try to like cheat the intro instead of trying to do it legit. But I don't know. I know he's been trying to do it legit. I know it's more tiring. But in terms of this event, I think he's just gonna try to get the score. Yeah.
Now we do it.
You guys ready for this bracket jack? There it is. This is like one of the few songs that actually has like, or sorry, it's the only like boss song that has like stop gimmicks and pump. Which truthfully, even still, like, if you're playing at this level, you should know the song at the like a decent level, you know, decently enough to be able to even comprehend it. So it's not even that bad. It goes with the song very well, as it needs to. He's feeling himself right now too, for sure. The thing that's concerning are these stairs that are gonna come up though. Fuck me, never mind.
Fucking inspiring.
Okay, that's it.
So I think Ultimatum will be the next one.
Ready? Pump it up. I'm hot. My book and moon is spotlight. New tunes. JD's shortcut.
Kurt, that's where you're wrong, sir. This band is not gonna take a break, period.
Level 5. Level 26. Over.
Nah, he's not taking a break. He's gonna fucking go.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So I think he's only passed. I know he's passed this twice. I don't know if he's passed it 3 times or not. There's one though that I remember how much he was psyched himself out super hard with this. He thought this chart was like gonna make him throw up. But after he played it, after his D-Rust, he's like, okay, this isn't as bad as I thought. This is one that he did in his mock set where I was like, I didn't know if he was gonna be able to replicate or not, because he actually cleared this, and that was the second time ever clearing it.
So a clear here would be really, really good.
Yes,
Right.
it's really unpredictable if he's going to be able to or not.
I have faith.
Let's see it. Yeah, the stairs where it starts to get hard because it starts throwing those brackets. This is where it gets really scary though.
Come on.
Should be good. Needs to hit this one part. Unfortunate.
Bummer.
Yeah, just hop. That's all it needs. He's gonna get the 875, but
You did it! Next stage.
he's got 228s and then 127 left. He's gonna go over to Neo. Oh yeah, by the way, Chad, I forgot to mention this, but he's officially a first now.
Let's go.
He's in first. I wasn't saying shit, bro. I know what you said earlier. Don't worry, I am. Greg. My man don't want to know the time. I don't blame him. He probably thinks it's like been 50 hours at this point. Yeah, he hasn't passed this chart for two reasons. One, because this chart is fucking bullshit, but also two, because he hasn't really like played it a whole bunch enough to where he needs to know where he needs to go and study it enough to figure out how to get the clear fully yet. So the goal definitely, I mean, ideally I would like to see him pass it, but he's just trying to get the points. Well, let's fucking see it. Yeah. Yeah. That's worth it.
Let's go. Next stage.
Yeah, that chart is dumb hard.
Level 26. Difficulty zone double.
So we're moving on to Paradoxx. It's not delayed. I pre-typed it because I knew he was going to go to it regardless. He's going to play this, and he's going to play 1949 next. And then after that, I don't know what the hell he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to go back down to a 25 to kind of break for a second and then play... or if he's going to try to finish out the 26s.
I'm thinking 26s.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. It really depends on how he feels after them. But I would think he would go back to 26s to try to close that out. He does have some break 25s that he can do, but we'll have to see. I will say, though, after playing the 27s and the 28s, the 25s are going to feel like a fucking walk in the park. It depends on his score. Depending on his score, it'll make it higher or lower.
Go.
All right, got past the first half. That's so achievement on its own would be able to do that for anybody, but funny enough, that's not even the hardest part of the chart. The hardest part of the chart is coming up. Praise. Valiant push. That's got him. They got him the points at least.
Next stage.
Wow.
I'm hot. New tunes. J music. Difficulty zone level 15. Level 20, level 20, level 25. Level 25, level 26, over!
Yeah. This is what I thought.
Let's go.
Yeah, it does. It does say that. We're actually not even at the halfway point.
Oh man.
Remember, chat, you too can be this good with no bitches, no anime. Because God and Plum. Oh yeah, that was it. That was what they said. No drugs, no alcohol. I'm a virgin. It's so fucked up that I didn't give it. That whole didn't even give you enough to recover. Spam. It's fucking ass. Should be enough. 275,000 at just the halfway mark.
I need to use the bathroom.
Game over. Ready, pump it up. Quick car, I'm hot. My forever the sauce. Spotlight, night bar. I'm star, star, star. New tunes.
Got anything you want to say to the people, champ?
Where is it? This one?
It's over
I
here.
got it. My secret to dance game skills: no alcohol, no drugs, no porn, no sex. What else? No smoking, nothing at all. Read the Bible, go to church every Sunday, no soda, no fun.
This is God's game. What's the point of building stamina if no sex? It's to be a fucking god gamer. What the fuck else would you want in life, truthfully? Do you see half the plays this man does? This man fucking orgasms every time he just gets on the pads. And truthfully, what do you need to have sex for when this game fucks you every day? Oh. I was gonna say, that man's gonna probably run it back.
Next stage.
Let's go.
Let's go, Seth. Good run back.
You did it!
Pretty much got the same score. This last one.
Next stage.
All right. What 26 is he heading to now?
Level 26 over.
Escape 26. He's already got cleaner Carter. This is one I'm like semi concerned about just because of I mean he's got a double S. I don't know, it's hard to say. The run is kind of like dice rolly. The drills aren't gonna be like super bad for him. It's just how well is he gonna execute the run with how tired he is. I believe though it's not gonna really give him too much trouble. Only like one bad, one good, one miss, it seemed like. Very clean. He's definitely putting in the work for this start again. Oh, I know this was used to be like one that he was really bad at, but it's like he's a lot more comfortable with it now. I hope that 5 doesn't cost him too much. Okay, that's still fine. Got him the AAA.
Next stage.
Why'd you say something? He doesn't want to know. No way. The man's okay.
I agree. It's like when people throw too far. It's 220, it doesn't matter.
My man coughing its lungs out right now going into this. Girls aren't going to be the problem here for him. It's definitely going to be the run. That's more or less the third run, though. That's going to be the issue. Third part of it. As you see, like the runs gets progressively harder. It starts off, thankfully, super easy where it's just singles and it goes into half patterns, and now it starts going into the turns, which is, you can see he's just trying to cheat to just get the pass at least. And then this last part is where it just gets fucked up.
Ah, fuck.
You did it!
Still gets in 4,000 points though.
Next stage.
You got 0. That doesn't count as a walk-off.
No, walk-off is less than 875.
You haven't had any. No, that still counts.
Grade A. Yeah. He's asking how many grade 26s he has.
That's the only one.
Yeah, that's the only one. Oh my god, he's gonna replay it now. 27 was 1950.
The only one you didn't pass was Neo, Ultimatum, and Shub for 27s. And then this was the only 26.
Level 26. Over. New tunes. They bumped it up. New tunes. Remix.
It's going to Paradoxx Shortcut. This chart is fucking annoying. Let's go.
Okay, that's it. Next stage.
Brown Sky.
Shortcut.
Yeah, yes. Just do brown. The Mara shortcut. This, or not shortcut, remix.
Maybe.
The drill chart.
The drill chart to end all drill charts. We got 210 BPM drills after drills, and then in the end you got holds that used to be very nice for your health bar, but now are kind of just there to be seen.
They buffed it a little bit.
They did a little?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
okay.
buffed it this patch. It's
Oh,
still
okay.
only like, instead of 1, it might be 3 now.
So they-
so generous, but like,
So they made it just a tiny bit less impossible.
yeah.
But dude, like these drills though, because like, yeah, they're terrible drills, but for now, it's just drills. But as you see, like after the first break that he's gonna get, you're gonna end up seeing that these drills go into even sharper crossover. And like here's coming up, we've got a stream 210 BPM, and where most players would just mash through this, you are seeing Seth actually moving and executing this stuff. And like said earlier today, that is exactly what we mean when we say that he is in a completely different league from anyone else in North America. This man is mostly not going for just a pass, he is going for a score. And even when he does have to cheat, he's able to get through with mostly a combo. This is that only break that we were talking about.
Yes, sir.
Before things resume
Yeah.
into crossover drills.
Yeah, this is where like the drill section starts to get really dumb. But the thing is like after this, there's not really. Okay.
Everyone is losing their shit right now, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you are too. And even Seth is now speaking the language of Avalanche. So, depending on who you ask, some people say that the chart's pretty much over now.
Oh,
but
it
don't.
actually- Look at that. It actually gets you holds. 3.
Nice.
3
But make no mistake, like, although the drills, the crossover drills are over, we do still have a lot of really easy places to die. And you're going to see there's a very, very vicious, quick, broken staircase run that shoots from left to right again. And we're about to see it now. Can he make it through and do the jumps to seal the deal? Health bar doesn't flinch an inch. And he makes it like that.
I've never heard him cough like this.
Was it?
I've never heard him cough like this.
Man, I'm telling you, something about this Avalanche in particular, absolutely everyone is off their game right now, man. Everyone is like, I mean, we may not be seeing the scores that like we are accustomed to seeing with a lot of our players, but that doesn't change the fact that we are seeing everyone fight their absolute hardest. And the fact that people are out of their element at this time just means that we are seeing that much more pain and passion going into these sets. Enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ, Brown Sky D26. Yeah. You're the man. Keep it up. D26s?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Good night, full.
Good night, Fulton. Oh, man. I don't know if I can good night. It's a 27, man.
You just gotta get the You just gotta get the threshold.
You got what, a double A on the men? Whenever you want.
He didn't pass it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Double A plus, yeah. It's up to you.
It was actually almost a triple A.
Because at this point, just remember, you will get more points just for scoring the way you do on 25s, all right?
Right.
So, it might not be worth it. Just move on.
You want more points? Play 25 set. You want the set? Yeah.
No, man, we know the scores that you can get on 25s. Just continue, and that'll more than make up for it, all right?
Trying to walk him through, guide him what he should be doing after this, because he was debating on playing the Mint D26 again, and we were just telling him at this point it's better that he just plays the 25s because the score will be make up for it in terms of the point values, because it's too risky for him to consistently pass the Mint, especially in his current state too.
We know that he wanted to make a statement when it comes to passing all the D26s, but at this point, if he wants to secure like the highest points Avalanche score possible, then he really does just need to move on. Because we know that, like, based on how he's doing on these 26s, he's doing pretty well, absolutely. But if he goes down to 25s, applying that same level of fervor and energy to the 25s will turn all those scores into, like, extremely high point values for his Avalanche set. So that's why we're all pushing for him to do so.
This chart tires him out a lot too, rightfully so. So this is like the next two 26s is like it's home stretch after that.
Wait, I'm sorry, what did you say about
This
this 26?
26 gets him tired out.
No, yeah, this is an extremely difficult.
Yeah, so if he gets this and then full moon, good night full, it's pretty much home stretch after that because the 25s that he has left, he has a lot of break charts. Break 25 that he can do that he can just like recover on.
Absolutely zero energy that it takes for him to do it. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is absolutely one of the harder D26s. This mostly is just speed right here, but we're about to see a little bit of tech come right here with this anchor. And pretty much think of that, but extremely more complex coming up right now. Here we go. This is where it all comes down. This insane bracket roll, compound bracket roll stream techniques that he has to do at 200 BPM is absolutely no joke. He's making extremely light work of it so far. Going into the more complex part of the song right now, this roll stream right here. He's so close, ladies and gentlemen. Health bar. Health bar. He makes it. Let him focus. Let him focus. Let him focus. Focus.
It's not over.
Let him focus. Let him focus.
That's a clear.
That was pretty close, ladies and gentlemen, but he gets through it absolutely cleanly. A solid AAA score will get him. That nets him 8,777 points. Jesus.
Next stage.
Damn. All right, so he's wasted no time getting into the middle of the 300K range. But yeah, that is absolutely. All right.
My guy just drank that salt like it was out of a straw.
Straight up downed like a couple tablespoons of salt. All right, and he'd better chase that with something because I don't imagine that's pleasant. But we didn't come to Avalanche to have pleasantries, did we?
No, sir.
We came here because pain. Pain. I should probably go up there and help off.
That's all
I saw them kind of funny.
That's all good. They're
I
good
have them
now.
clearly labeled. But whatever. Either way, I get that it's a different order from what he's used to inside the machine.
So we're moving on to Good Night Full.
This is basically what you just saw, but faster and with more teleportations. It is, even Seth himself agrees that this, like here, by rationale of the game, a full length, let's say you have a full length D25. A full song of a D25 should be a really long D24. Because pump difficulties, they'll take into account the length of the song, which is why the same goes for shortcuts. A short D24, or a shortcut D24, will be a very, very short D25. So that's why all shortcuts feel harder than their actual level is. And this Good Night Full is an extremely long D26. Which means that it should be a full D27 by the game's own rationale.
Yes, sir. This shit's impossible.
This shit is impossible.
It fucking like it's fine until the last run, and that's the problem with it. Is it throws you so fucking much. It's like if the run was like normal-ish, like how they do to a full moon, the 24, like just kept the consistency of it.
Absolutely.
It would be fine as a 26.
It would be a long D25 at that point.
But like they made the fucking end just throw you around, have like these weird fucked up brackets in the stairs, and just all sorts of shit that just makes it so hard.
It's basically that bullshit that they do at the start of Rise of Skywalker, where they're just jumping at light speed over and over again. That's what you're gonna see at the end of this chart. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir.
Yeah.
Hey,
So like most of this chart, yeah, is just speed. But even some of the speed that happens is pretty complex and mean in and of itself. And like even the slow parts, like the untrained eye may notice that, okay, it's not as many arrows. But anyone who is like following the flow of pump will notice that these patterns, they do not lead into each other. They are very messed up. You got a lot of really awkward double steps, and this gimmick really exemplifies that right here. Going in the first run, here we go. Seth is very intimately familiar with the start to the point where he is saving his energy as much as possible. And those double staircases, like, you do not see 200 BPM double staircases happen that much in the traditional D24s. This is absolutely along D26. Some of the audience booing because he didn't do a spin there, but hey, even I myself, I spin everything in a D26. I will forgive anyone for not spinning a D26, alright? Anyone who thinks K-pop is easy obviously has not heard of Hot Issue. I know that, yeah. Of course, that's the most standard-looking pattern in pump, the double staircase. But no, do not underestimate just how absolutely agonizing it is to execute that pattern, okay? There's a reason you very rarely see anyone actually do it, and everyone decides to cheat it instead. We are going into the final below-the-belt unfair stretch of this chart, ladies and gentlemen. Give Seth your energy because he is absolutely going to need it. Even he is going to need it going into this last run. It is that difficult. We got bracket runs. We got the teleportation runs, staircase after staircase after staircase going into this final run. He is holding onto his life bar for dear life. Drops just a little bit. He is so close to getting to the last break of the song. Just barely breaks it. But at this point, ladies and gentlemen, he is fighting. He is fighting so hard right now. His right calf is in need of that massage gun, desperately. And it's a Jev score, of course. Jev! That was insane. That is nuts. Huh?
Next stage.
That you didn't pass or what?
That one and the middle.
I think there's that in a minute. Seth commentating that, yeah, that is his second D26 that he hasn't passed. So let's see. Is he going to... I do not think it would be wise for him to do any reruns of these 26s. It would be wiser to go down to the 25s because rather than expend that energy knocking on those D26s again, it would be best to just use the rest of that energy to score as high on the D25s as he can. And that score will do wonders for his Avalanche rating as well.
Level 25.
And right to our tactics is doing everything he can, supporting our man.
It's downhill, except for the physical fatigue. The mental side is like
Just do it. Dude! Okay. Seth got called out for playing a 24 in the D25 folder. So, yeah, he rose up to definitely one of the hardest D25s in the game. And I personally think it's a 25 and not a 26, but I will not argue with anyone that thinks this is hard enough to be a 26, because this chart is absolutely vicious, whether you do it or whether you do cheat it.
I think I've said this before, but he thinks this is harder than the 27 in terms of the flow.
Really?
Yes.
Fascinating. All right. Unfortunately, I don't really have the credentials to critique that statement, so
I don't either.
We'll roll with it. Yeah.
I don't really think a lot of people do.
I think maybe like 2 people in North America might, and that's about it.
I think his username is P2 Tactics or P2W Tactics.
All right. Once this run starts, ladies and gentlemen, there's very few breaks to go around.
Yes, sir. This is the 25.
25. And I do think, yeah, it definitely would be wise to cheat some of these patterns, but it looks like he's just going all in, going for as high a score as possible.
Nah, it's a break shift for him.
This part right here, yes. Absolutely rolling that half double section right there is indispensable for saving as much energy as possible. However, the cheats end right here because the rest of this run you basically need to do legit. Alright. He finds, alright, there's one section on those like little triplets and the half doubles that you can master and cheat. He is hitting a lot of these brackets. Jumping to save a little bit of energy and preserve his life bar going into the end, and it works in his favor. He is able to secure this. He should be able to secure this pass, no problem. Like this last pattern right here with all these eighth notes, or well, 12, with all the jumps interlaced, it can be very difficult for a lot of players. But with his level of knowledge and his ability to discern patterns, he makes absolutely like work of it.
You did it!
What? Good. Alright, we're gonna get it covered. Dustin, 3 taps on the center, we'll skip a result screen, alright? Yeah, yeah. Made of stars in the chat.
All right.
Not feel good right now.
We doing Mope next?
Oh, God.
I mean, we already did Etude. Mope is the highest 25 after this, so
That's nuts. Yep.
that would be the last like ridiculous one.
I can understand if he wants to do something a little bit less intense before doing that, because that's one of those charts where if you mess up a single time, you're pretty much fucked.
I don't know. I did watch the man do 1-1 on that. One great, one miss.
But was he in this current state right now, though, my man?
Still be easy for him to pass.
We shall see. We shall see.
Now, granted, him getting a triple S, that's a different story. Well, I don't know about all. Him getting a triple S, that's a different story. I don't know about that, but
That's what I'm saying. I think you might want it, since that one does have the highest amount of points, he may be saving it for after he's slightly recuperated so that he can secure maximizing the amounts of points that he gets on that high weight of that chart. So we'll see. We'll see. Either way,
going on to conflict, looks like this chart is a chart that is not super bad in comparison to Mope.
this one in Double X was a D24, and quite frankly, a lot of us are a bit confused as to why it was upgraded to 25, especially given the other 25s that have emerged in Phoenix. Yeah, this one is definitely a lot more tame. But this is your classic definition of a gargoyle chart, in that once this run starts, it does not stop until the last note hits. There is not a moment in this chart where you are not hitting a 16th note.
Oh, it's hard for the reason of stamina, but like once you're playing at these levels, like this isn't something that's gonna really like drain you out super hard.
And not only that, but just the idea of stamina doesn't really apply to Seth unless it's 27 and above.
That's
There's some 26s.
Right.
that's fair. Yeah, because like Irellia definitely took it out of him. Like as
Irellia's rough, man.
yeah, it starts hard.
Yeah, I don't know why people are saying that it is a viably easy chart. No, it is absolutely not.
I just wanted to go ahead and just say hello to Stars. Fantastic to be here. Hola, hola to all of my wonderful friends back in Mexico and also in Texas and all over the world. And just let's keep watching this beautiful performance. Just
You're doing a great job helping my man Seth out through this set. Thanks for all your help.
appreciate it, y'all.
All right. So we are coming up at the end of the chart now.
Where it actually becomes hard.
The left and right Whiplash does get a little bit more intense, but for the speed of this song, this is going to be pretty light work for Seth.
As he's hopping around.
Yeah, we can see that he is making as much as he can do.
Dude, what the fuck?
When it comes to saving his energy, but still comboing it anyway. Yep, gets a little bit close there, but still makes it through. And the main reason why he is having to resort to a lot more jumping tactics than usual is because he is feeling the fire of a cramp right now. 2 hours and 8 minutes in, his body is starting to break down a little bit, having gone through every 26 in the game.
Next stage.
TOS. We got Seth's lovely girlfriend here in the audience cheering him on, mostly ridiculing him, giving him the recommending that he remove his pants so he can move around easier.
Why you breathe?
But hey, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Every little bit counts. You know, it's like how in race cars when they remove all the seats that aren't the driver's seats. Same deal. All right, but either way, no, yeah, this deep into the session, it does get very, very painful. When you know that you have less than an hour left, you're conflicted between, goddamn, I just want to give up and stop playing right now, and I'm so close, I might as well go out with a bang. So let's see what he's got to do. This, I believe, for the D25 will be considered one of his break cards for D25. So we shall see. Audience is more than happy to support Seth through this, getting him whatever he needs to be able to continue and persevere.
Yeah, so this is a break 25 for him.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't realize that conflict was also a part of that list.
I didn't either.
Yogg is on that list.
That's why I'm looking at. That's why I'm looking at his break 25 list that he gave me.
I think we're just misinterpreting. I don't think it's actually break 25s. I think it's just that 25s are breaks.
No, it's not. Because we talked about it last night. He sent me this list.
No, absolutely. I know.
The list was.
I saw it too.
Whenever he told me, he's like, if I say break, like he's like yelling at me to go to these or whatever.
There is absolutely a spectrum within the 25. There are some that are relatively free for the level of play that we have here at Avalanche, and there are some that you absolutely need to give it your all in order to be able to either make it through with a pass or even just getting a grade on. So let's see how well Seth can do on this right now, how much his body will allow him at this time. Well, someone get to work. We're straight up gonna break TOS right here. All right. All joking aside, he is actually making pretty good work of these brackets, only picking a couple breaks so far. The ending of this is where the teleportation streams into the really complex bracket runs will give him run first money, but we'll see. Health bar not flinching one bit. Excellent job. And he makes it very easily. Just a couple notes at the end.
Yo, is this what double teaming does?
Hell yeah, it is. That's what DP stands for in DP charts. Yeah, that's what they actually mean.
That's a lot of sixes in the score. I just realized that.
I could get my impact driver also and help tighten up some joints.
Yo, this is NorCal level. NorCal level pit crew.
Hey, we take care of our kind, man.
My guy looks like he's wearing a diaper right now.
Oh man.
Game over.
Seth, are we loading up or are we taking a break? Okay.
Chef just walks in the room and is like, well, what the hell's going on in here? What did I leave for 1 minute, and what do I come back to? What the hell? Oh, okay.
New tunes.
I was worried that one of his cat buttons.
I was
for a
thinking so
second.
too.
Yeah. It's like, well, can't let that happen. Just hold on.
What do you mean? This looks so right.
To these nuts.
Oh yeah, that's how you like it?
The chat is saying you like it in your feet, Sussy. The happy feet, Sussy. You hear that? He does like it, yeah. Sussy. This is hot. We can't call this Avalanche anymore. This is straight up waterfall. Yeah. It's too hot in here for that. Oh.
What is happening?
We going hard. Pause. Alright, happy feet. Let's go. Yeah, this pit crew. This level of precision work we got going right here. Alright, but unfortunately with the timer running out, it is time for Happy Feet to solo it again. Solo the stance.
This dude.
Double foot.
Nah, fuck that. No 875 in this shit, bro. Just get it.
No, there's no 875 percent on a 25. Maybe a double A plus at lows.
You have to take a break. All right.
All right.
So break number 1. So that means we'll be back at 12:19:30. I did not expect to see the actual break, but his cramps are really bad to where that's a necessary for him. 337,803.
You can get to 500, man.
I don't think that's realistic anymore.
Oh, he's got it.
400, because the scores are going to start coming down because it's not 26.
Yeah, I think 400 is what he can probably get to.
I don't remember this chair feeling like it was broken yesterday.
Hi, chat. How are y'all? So we letting this man recover from his little cramp session. Just want to say hi. How are y'all? Hope y'all are good. Oh man, that's
Someone wants to grab. Who wants to grab his banana? Thanks, Rob.
that's how I know this shit's real when you're eating a banana, bro. You never would eat.
I'm really worried about finishing. I'm going to try and relax. But before we find gain, hopefully on that. Let's see. Maybe the break charge that will just the break. Done here. Yeah, right. Yeah, but then I might get one from next good enough. We keep it happening in. Alright. Good. Right?
Yep. Gotta
I've never thought that he would be taking a break, truthfully. Like during his set, his last Avalanche he didn't take any either.
No,
Granted though.
A lot of people were able to push through their entire sessions without any breaks, but I'm telling you, just something about this Avalanche is really.
No.
put everyone in their max game. Man.
So here's what I was gonna say though, because compared to Avalanche 4 when he did it last time, there was two things that are factors that are really important. One, he's not streaming this game full time anymore like he was, so he was playing a lot
That is
before.
absolutely true.
But two, there was not many as 26s. There weren't as many 27s.
That's
there
actually,
weren't
that's
as many
absolutely true.
hard 25s as well. So
He was able to just speed run through them with like in a fraction of the time that he
Yeah.
had to spend at this Avalanche.
because Aurelia
No, true,
was
true,
just
yeah.
hard.
We ran
Full moon or Goodnight Full.
That last
like-
update for Double X and just all the Phoenix content has really pumped up the 25s and the 26s
Yeah.
and even the fucking 27s.
So even though like, yeah, he's having to take a break. I also feel like he had to push himself a lot fucking harder than he did the previous Avalanche. It's just because of the amount of new difficult boss charts.
It's kind of just a perfect storm for him.
Yeah.
Also, here, wait, what was break time?
It's 1930.
Okay. You go ahead, call it up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And also, we gotta take this time to give credit to our man Blake Odie Angel, aka Tenchi, for putting in the work for making this event run as well as it has, coordinating, planning people's for the blocks for people's sessions, making sure that we have commentators, making sure that we have all the streaming equipment. All the streaming equipment, yes, is running off of Odie Angel's PC. By the way, we're very grateful that he has his hardware ready for this, and helping with planning the committees that decided the point values as well. We
Yes, sir.
Yep. So give it up for our man. He
Yes,
he put in the
sir.
work for this event in order to support the community.
30 seconds.
Drink something.
You got
Hydrate.
25.
Let's see. 10 seconds. 5.
Pump it up.
Alrighty. Going to just hold on again.
New tunes. Level 25.
And we're not going to start today.
My throat is actually. Seth is confessing to his pit crew right now.
Yeah, he's saying that he
Say, hey,
actually
wh-
does do drugs and he actually isn't a virgin and
confessing his love. He's like, you guys are the best. Thank you.
he actually is a
Hey,
sinner.
What are you doing after the show? You want to come backstage?
It is Pride Month after all.
Oh man,
Let me show you my third leg. It gives me the source of all my power.
my God. It's the power of the third leg. All right.
Going to just hold on.
Show us the power of the third leg, man. Come on.
I will say though, he does have 39 more minutes, so he just has to pretty much just get through. It doesn't even matter necessarily what scores he gets. I know he wants to push, but the concern is to just survive at this point.
The cramps in his legs.
Yeah,
That's
he
really all
got
it's
through all the 26s, 27s, and both 28s. So definitely did a good job doing that. So now it's just survive through the whatever 25s he can, as we're bee hopping this entire section.
This is probably what this is honestly probably what we're going to see for this whole song, ladies and gentlemen. But because this is one of the lowest rated D25s, you can afford to go ahead and kind of skip out on this one. Just utilize it as a break while still making very good pace when it comes to points. And because of just his mastery over like just manipulating patterns and jumping through like really complex streams, brackets, jumps, whatever. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. Again, yeah. Like the fact that he can like this isn't as easy as it looks, believe it or not. Like being intimately aware of the timing and like when exactly you need to jump in a drill to be able to still get perfects at the speed is yeah.
It's definitely easier. It looks easier than it is.
No, exactly. Yeah. All right. I get
Just
the feeling
hold
we're gonna keep getting,
on.
turning this whole stream into jumps, just like how he did with the jumps. Okay, never mind. He's hitting some of the stream. Very good, very good.
Yeah, thankfully though, like because it's 170, it's just so much slower than everything else he's played for the most part. So even though he's, you know, being able to do all this stuff, it isn't even that demanding in terms of like what he had to do before. It does pick up here a little bit though with the movement. So thankfully, not a lot of turns, if any.
This is definitely one of the most tame D25s, and this is absolutely unanimously agreed to be an entry-level D25.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Very good. Very good. And that should be, let's see what grade that gets him. I'm going to guess AAA at least. Oh, okay. No.
Too many grades.
Yeah.
My man hurting. You can see it. It's just bad.
Yeah. And, like, let this be another, like, testament. Like, I know that everyone has, like, their own priorities and, like, when it comes to playing dance games and things like that. But like Angel said, it's like due to the fact that Seth has been like busy with other things and like streaming other games alongside Pump, he hasn't been able to dedicate nearly as much of his physical prowess to increasing his own durability and stamina as of late, and just use it or lose it. That's really what it is when it comes to stamina and dance gaming. Like, well, particularly Pump It Up. If you don't have stamina, you absolutely have no chance of making it high level in Pump, and that's just the unfortunate reality of it.
I also just wanted to let people know they're not actually massage going him. They're actually just jerking him off really much.
They're jerking
it's giving
off
him
at,
his
like,
power.
Yeah. Luckily, that pant leg right there is just it's what's keeping the stream legal right now. But yeah, you know. Yeah. Anyway, so but no, so yeah, this is like even for like, and again, like we can't reiterate it enough the way Blake said it. Like this Happy Feet in North America, or fucking the Western Hemisphere, is on a completely different level from like at least 99% of the Pump players, and it's like the fact that he is also subject to that principle of use it or lose it when it comes to stamina really goes to show. Like if you want this victory and Pump It Up, you gotta fight for it, and that is a common sentiment that is across all Pump players that do want to fight for it, and that is what brings us together.
Shit's hard.
Shit's hard.
It's
Game
not
sucks.
easy. This game, like I said, dude, you don't really need to get sex when this game fucks you almost over every time. Bro, this game is ruthless. Like if you generally try to push yourself on this, it is the most physically demanding game that I think you can really play. It just everything, like every sort of like level pushing and level clear that you're trying to get at your peak, it's just there's so much that you can learn and so much more that you can improve on in terms of stamina or technique. And even when you master it, like you can see here, it's like there's still even a lot more work that you can do in higher levels, but that obviously can take a toll on you if you do it too much, as you're seeing firsthand. The man who looks like he has invincible or unlimited stamina is cramping super hard.
There is no skill or score ceiling in Pump It Up.
Sky's the limits.
This man is indestructible.
Let's go, Seth. Come on. We're not
And like a couple people in Avalanche have played this chart so far, but like no one has been able to like combo this section as well as you are seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Like streams of perfects in a row, like that typically just doesn't exist in this chart. But his level of analysis and like familiarity with these patterns, like that right there, going into that last red hold right there, is generally where people like their health bar gets a bit low. But no, not for this one. And even in the state that Seth is right now, he is still pushing, still going. Strong, excellent work, fighting through the pain. He is almost at his last 30-minute mark. Marcel Coster, welcome to the chat.
Almost.
We appreciate your work in the pick crew as well.
Still almost got a
For
triple
all
A
your
plus.
contributions to the Pump It Up scene and the arcade community of the United States as a whole. Thank you very much for your work. You also do definitely absolutely have a hand in this event, so thank you very much for your contributions.
Oh, he's walking inside. I don't know where he's going.
All right, all right. Our man's just gotta take a real quick fast shit. He'll be back. Yeah. He'll be back. It wouldn't be impossible. I mean, yeah, the physical limits to which Avalanche pushes you. I mean, some people in the past have straight up thrown up. So yeah, it is absolutely not outside the realm of possibility.
Yeah, I don't matter if you're playing if you're playing nothing but D20s.
My man is just hobbling and limping back to the stage. Oh God, Heart Rabbit. This is gonna be a spicy choice. This chart is basically, okay, I know this chart's still new, so opinions are a little bit varied on it, but like, I don't think it's out there to say that this is basically like what you just saw in Indestructible D25, but one order of magnitude higher, and you will see why in a minute.
Even though it was unintentional, I'm glad we're getting to see this. I really like this song. This chart's fucking hard though.
The song is emphatic, and like the sequel to Imprinting, you know how big shoes those are to fill. But no, this song actually really does get the job done. It's just as emphatic, just as unique, just as climactic as Imprinting when it comes to how epic it is. But whereas Imprinting was simply a test on your half doubles and your 180 twists, this is the final exam when it comes to bracketing in level 25. And stand by, ladies and gentlemen, you will see what I mean.
Double stepping all this, respectfully so.
No, absolutely, yeah. Simply 8, so yeah, no worries. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Like, being able to discern these patterns, not only understanding where you need to turn, but actually hitting it as well as he is. This is absolutely insane. Jumping where he needs to, serving as much energy, hexa bracketing with 2 feet.
Oh, dude, you could see it after that bracket jump at the end. You can see that he was cramping really packed.
No, yeah, he's got to make it work with what he's got, but luckily that technique does work for him. Wisely conserving energy.
Respect it.
He knew he had enough health to just be able to take a slight vacation there. Unfortunately, it seems like that might have cost him the AAA, but with this level, that's absolutely not a problem right now. No worries, no worries. The fuck is this? I don't know. Undulations. Scrambling, undulating visibles. It what? How did you do on those, by the way?
He got a AAA plus on it. Honestly, it was pretty fucking low for him.
I know. And that's,
I know, but I mean, the audience don't, so that's why I'm reiterating that.
of course, yeah.
My man got a triple S on it. That's his PB, so.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, there's something about this weekend, man, has really given everybody the business, even Seth. So, yeah.
It's the legs, they're all cramped. Seth's looking like my stuff. It's TMI, but I got a really bad cramp from wiping my ass earlier. I reached and it was right here, shot up. I understand.
My man dying.
Pump makes everything, even the main mundane task of wiping your ass. Just
Bro, we're
that
getting a
much of a
VIP
task.
view of his
Speaking
ass right now.
Speaking of ass, ass. Sumo feats. Oh God. All right, my man is feeling the fire right now.
Oh, dude, I can see on his right leg that he's like shaking and shit.
Does that not usually happen?
No, not at all.
So his leg is literally just falling apart right now.
Yeah, actually.
Jesus. Well, at this point, I guess all we can really hope for is that this doesn't cause any permanent injuries.
No, I don't think it'll be that bad. He'll stop before anything like gets to that degree.
I don't know if he will, man. I mean, I know you would know, but like,
He'll stop before.
okay.
I know he won't do that. If anything, like if it got to that point, he would go down to like a 20. So today I'm learning that you can just gallop this entire game. It feels like.
Welcome to pump timing, man. I know it's a joke, but it's not really a joke. Unfortunately, yeah, you do gotta hit this part as accurately as you can, regardless, because of these holds. Because if you skip out on any of these or gallop over any of these, yeah, it will tank your health. Jesus, he comboed that part. I'm not used to seeing that. You got it. You got it.
What?
Somehow still making his health
What?
not even twitch.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I knew you could do it.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Seth looks like he's having a great time.
Average Avalanche experience.
What?
Average Avalanche experience.
Yeah. Just another day at Avalanche.
Next stage.
This is some kinky ass shit, bro. I can't believe this is live on stream.
I just gotta look at the way Tactics is making as much eye contact with Seth as possible while he's giving it to him, man. Yeah. Seth, thank you. Everyone is getting really, really poignant blackmail material right here. I don't remember.
I'm glad I didn't say anything because I was gonna say left.
This is one of the D25s that I am least acquainted with, so I actually didn't know right off the top of my head which way it starts. So yeah, I mean, like in ordinary circumstances, since it starts with the center panel, it wouldn't really be a problem. But when every drop of energy counts right now, yeah, any amount of knowledge helps. So yeah.
I will say most like old school charts start on the left. So
If it starts on the right, I'm like, what the fuck?
Really? All right, I actually never knew that. Hopping his way through. Health bar barely flinching. Excellent work right here. Doing that stare, but it's getting a little bit painful. All right, that should be the most part of it. He's just got to jump through. Not gonna miss any of these holes. Excellent work. Great job.
Yeah, I knew you could do it.
More of that. Man, we're getting plenty of the 2 legs. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still waiting on the 3rd leg, though.
21.5 minutes left.
He'll definitely, I think he can still break 400. All right, we'll see how it goes.
Not with how slow this menuing is. Lisa! Lisa! Do that BCAA powder stuff. Can you get some for him? That would help him more than that shit.
New tune, difficulty zone single. Level 25.
So, and the 25 folder, looking around.
Yeah, true. The quads. The 1 foot. Yeah, 1 foot sides. Yeah. Jacked, right? Instead of the middle board twist stop, it's the jump.
Technically, if he does get a, all right. Yep. Every time he walks in, my man walking in here like Gollum every time. He's hobbling in. Everything hurts in Avalanche. Your stomach, your head, your legs, your ass, your arms, everything. And if applicable, the 3rd leg, you know. Seth's skill level, and again, like though his body is in pain, like gargoyle charts, since there's no like burst or anything, it's just a pretty steady stream. He's able to pretty easily switch between streaming and manipulating when he can when he needs.
Yeah, he's gonna manipulate all this shit.
Yep. And here we go. Yep. Anytime there's a drill, you can expect to jump. And right here, yep, we're seeing him work his magic right here. Ooh, he's actually drilling that? I did not expect him to drill that one. Maybe since it's the center close, it's not so bad. Balls. Estoy de acuerdo. We're almost getting to the end of the chart, but the end of the chart is where he's unfortunately going to need to use all his energy to jump back and forth. very, very quickly. Like, it is in the talks that Sothoth is an easy D25, and like, yes, to be fair, most of the chart is pretty straightforward streams, nice breaks for
Still
Joe.
is a 25 though,
But
because of
the
this
end-
ending.
This is why it's a 25. Because this is just some real fucked up back and forth shit that makes him run, and it's even giving his health bar quite the risk. But he gets it. He gets it.
Okay, that's it.
Still have the 24 and 25 short cuts. Still have the short cuts.
Next stage.
17 minutes left. Looking at Avalanche. This dude definitely gonna cheat all of this. I know the reason why he thinks this is kind of hard because he actually normally tries to do the turns, but if he cheats it, it probably won't be nearly as bad for him.
The pink one.
Going into Avalanche, not Avalanche.
The namesake of Avalanche. I told him he's got to do it. But on an objective level, like, based on how he did on Sothoth, it's like, though this is faster, it does have some breaks that will help him be able to recover. And, like, because of its speed, we're going to be able to see still the same cheating techniques that he's been doing of mainly just jumping through a lot of the crossovers. And there's a lot of half-double sections of this, too, in which you can really just relax and just hop in place. You don't even have to hop around. There's only one part in the middle in which you will have to, like, hop like in a lot of different places, and I kind of warned him a little bit about that. But there are some arrows in the stream that you can just straight up ignore. You don't need to move left and right nearly as much. And see, like that whole technique seems to be able to save as much energy as he can back there.
Yeah, but I also don't think you understand. This man doesn't understand missing arrows. Like, this man's gonna, even though the condition, this condition that he's in, he's still gonna be trying.
If that's the case, then I think now is the time when he is going to learn that one way or another.
Maybe.
But we shall see. We shall see. Right now, he's still really making it look relatively effortless. A lot of these streams, yeah, he's able to just kind of stay in place mostly and hop for a little bit of it, stay in place mostly, hop around just a little bit. Yep. And right here, we're about to see him exploit the hell out. Oh, what? Okay. Never fucking mind. Okay, there we go. Okay, you were supposed to see a lot more of that, ladies.
Yeah, that's also what I was.
No one was expecting that.
I did. Dude, this dude doesn't ever cheat that shit. I've never seen him cheat it once.
Jesus. All right.
Come on, Seth.
Finish it out. Mostly goes for the end, but there are a couple little bursts of bracket stretches, but he's able to jump through all of it, and that health bar, yeah, a little bit close, just on those couple of steps. He knows how to calculate when he can start to get a little bit lazy and save more energy, but yeah, for that last one. That's still a triple A plus. That is still super awesome.
You can do can short.
Next stage.
What about you?
He said he said he didn't want to know his point value right now, so I just told him that he just barely beat Driffy. All right, cleaner, ladies and gentlemen. You have seen this song and this specific track played a few times here in Avalanche, but like I'm caught between wanting to say like you've never seen it played like this before, and well, let's see how much pain is going to be induced by this run, because though this is Seth Sanchez, he is 2 hours 50 minutes into his session, and after playing literally every 28, 27, and 26 in the game, all these 25s now basically feel like they are 28s at this point. His rationale for choosing this one right now is so that basically for this entire first half of the song he can at least take a little break. And even now, like on these 8th notes, you can see is kind of jumping and galloping through them, just because, yeah, rather than go through the shock of keeping that movement, blocking it into only a couple movements will make it relatively less intense. All right, he knows how to hold these brackets. Yeah, rather than doing those twists, a lot of players will opt for just standing their ground on them. If you know what's coming, it's very easy to do. All right, break time is over. Let's go into this run, indicated by the start of this double staircase. Here we go. He hits. How the fuck does he hit that? Jesus Christ. All right. The audience is on the edge of their seat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Ordinarily, this would be light work for a player like Seth, but given what he is fighting through, everyone is empathizing, especially all the Avalanche contenders going into this last teleportation stream. Still managing to do it immaculately. Health bar does not flinch at least one bit. Not at all. Great work. Phenomenal work. You got it, Tony? Yeah. Thanks. I will be right back.
That's the way to go! Next stage!
Trying to lab out his set right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. So, yep, he is at almost 8 minutes now. So he can squeeze out 3 more songs before he has to pick his final song at the end of his time. And like we're trying to recommend the best break D25s that he can take. I think the only other break that he might be able to consider taking might be Zero Eyes. So I'll run that by him and see. But like, so yeah, I think before his last song, you already know what it's gonna be. Before his last song, he's gonna do. I'm gonna recommend that he does that. That he does Skeptic. It's basically just since the first half of that song is well, the first 3 quarters of that song is an entire break. So that'll be very good for helping him conserve his energy. I'm thinking after this 0 hours, Skeptic, and then close out. He'll do.
If he doesn't go full, I know he will, but it's just him getting through
The
it.
reason I bring up that is because I think that's the best way to maximize the amounts of breaks before.
Yeah.
So if you get 0 eyes out of the way right now, you can break on Skeptic.
I don't think he has enough time for 2, to be honest. I think he has enough time for 1 song and then like a shortcut and then go into the full song.
Can't go for that.
Probably.
Maybe he should just take. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Actually, I think you're right. How about this? Skeptic. And then.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be the best thing.
Yeah, I knew you could do
See,
it.
9, 50.
Next stage.
So, big plan. Yo, he needs to say thank you for us. No, I mean, instead of Skeptic, it's force higher. That's an option.
Guys, I wish you guys were here to witness this, because watching this in person is so much different than watching it online. Like, holy crap. I might have to change my pants. Michaela?
God, every time I forget to full screen it every time he walks in. All right, going into the Skeptic as one of his last potential 3 songs. He might have enough time for a can shortcut after this. It just really depends on where we're at. It's looking like if he does, we got fucking menu hell fast. So I don't know if it's better for him to play a shortcut after this just because of his condition, or if he should just break until he goes and then just go into Gargoyle full as his last. I will say though, he's looking better than he did just like 15 minutes ago. Sure, he's still cramping like a motherfucker, but like going in, hit the stair, holy shit. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking clean.
Oh my god! What is that? I'm done yet.
going into Can, then Gargoyle. Average.
That's the way to go. Next stage. Shortcut. Remix.
It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Really, there's here. How much scores do you have right now? How much is he gonna get for?
It depends on the score, but I know the base. The base is a 5K, something like that, I believe.
So, just shy of
7,000. So if it's very realistic for him to get an S plus, if he got an S plus, that would put him at the 400K.
We shall see. It's pretty much going to depend on how long he can put off the pain.
Man, this is Seth motherfucking Sanchez, bro. He got this shit in the bag.
Hey man, that you were sounding earlier like it, but you know, never mind. Fuck yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
The way he fucking can do drills over half this fucking chart, he'll be fine.
He is making sure to get as much points.
I will say too, like he looks better than he did 15 minutes ago.
That's true, yeah.
That's also why I'm saying that. At this point in time, he's got this shit.
Looks like his pit crew really did come in handy.
Give your fucking energy up in the chat. This man needs it.
Seth is the queen card, ladies and gentlemen.
I won't let him know you said that shit.
It wasn't just me. Seth, our queen. He'll give you as many.
It'll get you to 400,000 if you get S plus this. S plus. Yeah.
He'll give you as many boxes of hot tamales as you get S's, alright?
Okay. Who in their right mind like hot tamales, dude? This is a terrible candy. Skittles sour gummies. Sweet tart gummies. Mike and Ike sours. This is like the most nastiest candy.
That is spicy, alright?
This is like the most nastiest candy ever. Jesus Christ, man, does he shit fire all the time? God damn, dude. Because I know this shit will make me shit fire. God damn.
Speaking of fire shit right now, Sothoth's actually making it look like he was not just walking around, hobbling around like y'all just a few minutes ago.
Oh, man.
The score that he is getting right now. If he continues at this pace, he is secure for, I'm going to go ahead and say, he may be secure for a double S. He's not picked up a whole lot. He's not picked up a lot of judgments.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how he can make it through this last part. Ordinarily, players would be hopping through these half doubles, but no, he is comboing the hell out of this shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Doing all the turns, making it look all smooth right now.
Smooth as butter, my man.
Yeah, smooth, and that little ass she's gonna be.
Those ass cheeks.
Yeah, man, he's gonna ride that toilet after the setup.
I'm gonna live in the bathroom right now.
Yeah, I guess gonna be eating hot tamales wild shit.
Fire in and out, huh?
This man gonna legitimately go get in and out and eat hot tamales. That's the plan.
He's making his way through. We're coming up to the hardest part of the chart, ladies and gentlemen, where these teleportations back and forth, left and right, get really, really intense. Let's see how much of this combo we can keep up going in.
This is like the roughest part of the song.
This is absolutely. Here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. When you see just a line of blues and then a line of red. This part right here. You got it! Yes!
Man, he hopped for a second. That's it.
Let's see.
Correct. No.
This shit ain't over.
He got this clear, but he's done.
He's still at least guaranteed an S.
Oh no, he's gonna get an S, but it's a wrap. It's a wrap for him. Go get him this Elm style fried. Go get him an 8x8. Who's buying him in and out?
Come on, Seth.
Come on.
Two for the in and out. Come on.
Yeah, I'll buy you an 8x8. I swear.
6 minutes past the end of his gargoyle session. This
Animal style. Animal style. 8x8.
Penguin style. Yeah.
Man, that's a cold ass burger. You know that, right?
Yes!
Let's go.
What is it?
Excellent! You did a really great job!
Oh, you're throwing down. And that puts him at, what does that put him at? That puts him at 403,000 points! Fuck yeah!
Next stage.
Going straight for the hot tamales. Y'all was not joking.
Yeah, man. He's tearing that shit open. Is he
He's
gonna down that like he down the salt? Is he fucking go for it?
You sure are.
Yeah, yeah. Chug. Yeah.
Dog, how your armpits wet?
What?
You're moist right now. Massage for me? Am I allowed to leave? I'll give you one.
Lisa is asking you to. You can do whatever. He's done now. You can do whatever you want to him.
We're getting a black man massage.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, Lisa is about to grease up these two fighters.
Yo, what's going on? This TOS, bro. Bro, this looks so bad. This angle.
Oh my god.
Yo, the queen cut. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
This is the happiest ending to this Avalanche chat right now. Oh,
dude.
All that white stuff ain't snow, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy shit, bro.
Oh, we're gonna get fired over this shit. Oh my god. Oh man. Boss Salad Tosser knows how to handle ass, all right.
Holy.
Oh shit, careful, man, careful. You're gonna kill him, man.
I don't even know what to say.
Phil! Hey, Phil! You ain't done with that ass, come on! There you go. There we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we came here to see. Let's go.
Oh my god.
You know what, Phil? You do this.
Nah, fuck that. I'm already here.
Have a seat, motherfucker.
Queen card.
Good job, man. Awesome. Thank you.
Hi, sir. How's it feel to just get your dick rubbed by the big black man over there?
Not great. Not great.
Perfect.
Not great.
Holy shit,
I'm
dude.
cramping really bad. So.
I'm sure you are. I mean, okay, so I'll make this quick because I know you're fucking dying. It's been 3 avalanches since, or this is since your last one?
Avalanche 4 was my last one. That was I think 2019 or no 2020 March.
It was like right before COVID.
Right before COVID happened, yeah.
So it's been a long time. You don't stream pump anymore full time like you used to, and there's been a lot more fucking 26s and 27s that have came out since then. Do you think that really was like a big benefactor to why you were cramping?
Yes, because the last Avalanche that I entered was 4, and I did the same thing where it was 25s and up. But I ran out of 25s because back at that time there was barely like. If you compare the amount of 25s and 26s there were in XX at that time in like 2020 March compared to now, like it's night and day. There's so many more. So when I ran out, I went down to 24. So I told myself this time around when I decided to enter this one to not go below 25. That was my goal, and I'm really happy and proud that I can say that I did that. I didn't think I was going to do it around the 2-hour mark. Like it was really, really like just the intro to just hold on. Like I couldn't even lift my feet.
Yeah, I remember I didn't think you were gonna take a break, but then the fact that you ended up taking a 5-minute break, I knew that's how much it was gonna be painful for you to get through the rest of the set. But you got through. You're gonna get your hot tamales, or you already did, kind of. You're about to get your in and out on. Yes, sir. So just as a heads up, you did clear all 26s, which was 24 of them.
The only one was there was 2, Dement and Good Night.
Yeah,
those are the 2 26s I did not clear.
By clear, I mean got the point value threshold of it. So,
yeah, broken letter grade.
Yeah. Did you do anything in particular to try to prep for this event?
I did a mock set like a month prior or so. But in general, I cut out candy. That's why everyone's throwing these at me now. I cut out candy and soda for like almost 40 days. I felt way more energetic in general, like compared to when I would, just like wake up for a day when I used to eat a lot of sugar and soda and all that kind of stuff. I felt a huge difference. And then diet kind of stayed the same, but my diet's changed in general since I like hit like late 20s, early 30s. I mean, I'm 33 now. Other than that, I mean, I've just been, grinding Phoenix just in general since the 2-year break from that double X era, because that lasted 4 years, that mix. Got burnt out, took a 2-year break from 2021 to 2023, and then Phoenix got announced, ended up investing in it, and then I've just been getting back into the game ever since then.
You've been grinding since the return of the king is back, I would say. Do you have any shout-outs you want to give to anybody? Or
Yeah, shout out to Blake, first off. This Avalanche wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for him. He approached me a while back about a 7th Avalanche, and I said no. I didn't want to be involved with the logistics of it or setting it up. For those that don't know, Avery and I are the founders of Avalanche. Avery was tapped out too. He got burnt out and felt the same way, even with Phoenix being announced. So this wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for Blake here. So thank you, Blake. He did everything. Like, he did everything that's involved with, like, getting everything prepped and set up. Like, he was the backbone, the spine, the entire skeleton of this event. So that's the first shout out. Second shout out is to the pit crew I had, Justin and Tactics. There's no way I would have gotten through if they weren't there massaging me, giving me salt, Powerade, water. I think they gave me ibuprofen too. It really helped. That last like 30 minutes, I felt better. Shout outs to everybody here at the event, because it's awesome to see like everybody here, like old gen, new gen, and everybody pushing at this event, because that's what this event is about. It's not about who wins. It's about pushing your limits as hard as you can and showcasing the stamina side of this game. So this event wouldn't be possible without Blake and everyone else entering this. And we highly encourage you, if you're watching this and you're a pump player, or maybe you're not, and you start playing. I mean, Rinsty's a good example of just getting into the game recently, and then now he's here at his first Avalanche. So if he can do it, you guys watching can do it, even if you're not playing at this current time. Get out there, go find your local arcade with a Pump It Up cabinet, and start dancing and practicing, and show up at the next Avalanche.
And this is for you, sir, for surviving. I feel like that's really appropriate for you now at this point. Awesome. Well, that's it for Happy. To give just a quick recap, too, I'm not going to have the statistics up on the website. I'll do that. I'll show you guys that later tonight. But he did play 41 songs, 42 passes. His average level was 25.82, and he ended up playing 24 26s. And then 1925, and then obviously both the 28s and all the 27s. So really insane set.
Thank you.
One
more shout out is to Twitch chat. Everybody here watching, whether it's today or the first day, we're lurking, chatting. It doesn't matter. Thank you guys for all being here. The support means a lot, especially on the second channel. I mean, we were going to do it on the main, but ever since Phil hooked me up with the computer to stream this game on the second channel, that's why we decided to do it here. But thank you all for watching, all the mods doing their job, all the viewers, supporting every individual person that entered this Avalanche. Like, thank you guys. And we're not done, of course. We got plenty of more content for the rest of this day. We got Charles coming up next. He's very talented. And then who else do we have today, Blake?
We got Charles, we got 4199, and we got Fingy. Which those last two are going to be interesting because 4199's a down scroll player and Fingy's a soccer ball player.
I had one more. I wanted to say one more thing, too. I mean, it's not really a shout-out to the game itself, but Pump It Up is obviously a huge part of my life. And 2023 was the hardest year of my life by far, and I'm super thankful that Phoenix got announced and dropped, because it's helped me a tremendous amount with my mental health, and along with all my friends like Blake here, Avery, and just everybody that's here, like, it really helps my mental health to get me through, like, everything I've been going through in my personal life. So thank you guys. Again, thank you everybody that's watching. Thank you everybody that's here at the event. And thank you, Endemaro, for continuing this game and making a much better scoring system than what was in the previous mixes, because it was dog shit.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you for pushing yourself to your fucking limit and inspiring a bunch of other people, too. So I got to give you a little credit for yourself.
Thank you, man.
All right, well, with that,
I'm going to go get some In-N-Out now.
Yes, sir. And then we'll be right back with Charles here in a little bit, okay? So just give us 1 sec.